Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Now this is definitely one of those UFOs that I've had for a few years now, but I haven't finished it. So I really think, well, I say to you all the time, if you can't get back and do something, there's a reason why, and you've got to figure it out. And I think that this here part is balking me, because this is a tea-dyed or coffee-dyed piece of lace. And maybe I felt uncomfortable with it, I don't know. But the rest, there's a bit of work on the rest of it. I just have to, decide what it's going to be. I might have to shake this. It's got a bit of fluff and stuff on it, right? It's been packed away, but okay, so I've decided I'm going to actually, well, this is a bit of slow stitching, of course, with all the pieces put together. And the reason I want to do this is because I want to do another one, because I like how you put the pieces on top of one another and do the layers and things, and I'd really like to try another one, but I thought I could try and fix this first. So what I was thinking, I might take this piece here and cut it and see what I come up with to put over that part. Okay? Because you get balked with things sometimes and you can't keep going on. So best idea is to put it away for a while, which I've had it away for a long time. And when I put this over there, you're not going to even, people are not going to say, I wonder what's under there, because she's put something over the top. But they're not going to, are they? Are they going to really worry about what I've got under there? I don't think so. Anyway, so this could do with a bit of an iron. I think I might press that, because I don't want it to look wrong. I wasn't actually wanting to move around on this chair today because I'm sitting on it wrong and it's creaking really bad. Hubby was up the street doing the shopping today, so that was good. I didn't have to do that. And he said he'd go do it, because I don't know, I didn't get any sleep last night. I have a good day and a bad day, don't I? I said yesterday, or whenever you see, a couple of days ago, that my arm wasn't sore. That was just that day. Somebody said they were glad it was better, but it's not better. It's a rotten old thing. But anyway, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I just want to press this down because I don't want to... Oh, what have I got on here? Seem to pick things up off this all the time, don't I? I need some salt to get that off. Goodness me, what on earth is on that? I want... It's sticky. Whatever it is. It's really sticky. Did I drop it on the floor on the carpet? I wonder what the heck that is. It stays hot for a long time, this iron. That's probably why. Where's a bit of stuff? Give me a bit of stuff. I tell you what, time with this iron. Never did this. I never do this to the other old one, do I? Ouch, that was hot. I didn't have enough thicknesses of that. The other ones I don't do this to. I don't know if this is how you wash your iron, but anyway, clean it. I know you put salt on the table and it usually gets it, but I haven't got any here at the moment. I just want to iron this bit. There we go. There we go. And don't think I need to iron this one at the moment. Goodness me. I have to clean this poor little thing. I must have dropped it onto the carpet or something. It's covered in sticky. Because it could be from the carpet melting on it. Okay, well, my fingers if I don't stop fiddling with it. Right, now let's just put it somewhere safe this time. Hope it doesn't tip over. You stay there. This chair's, oh dear. Oh dear, dear, dear. Anyway, right. So I want to cut all them frilly bits off. I'll have a couple of bits, so I don't want it necessarily not frilly. I put a new rolling thing on me lint roller and can't find it. But I must be honest with you, I only had a small look. I didn't want to. Yeah, but anyway, I'll go this way. I think I'm going to go that way with it. And nobody's even going to know. Look at this here. This is the stuff off this melted into my Look at that. It's stuck on there. Now, how does that happen to a person? Oh dear. I must have my iron too hot or something. But that's the black off that on here, because it wasn't there a minute ago. I just cut it. Anyway, there's enough flapping about for the time being. So, I don't know. What am I going to do here? That way, I think. So I'm going to cut it back a tiny bit further because I didn't want it to really overlap that. I got the timer on so I don't go wrong with this. It's cold today. Oh dear, this is a strange world. Usually it's, well, it was really hot the other day, now it's freezing. Now it's freezing cold. Good, got that. Pin that down. And then I'm going to fasten that on. Try and get ourselves some nice new stitches on here. What do you reckon? I went through my what's the name today? My cottons, and I have a few of these boxes, and I colour coded them, sort of. So all blue ones are in one, you know. Very good idea, Sonia, wasn't it? Really. I like the blue. I might have that blue. I'll sit that there because I want to put this back before I put it back. Okay, rightio. So we're going to do a bit of this one. I'm going to do a... I love that wheat ear stitch thingy or something. It is called. I've got a wrong needle there for that. I'll try another one. A bit bigger. When I get my new needles, I'll show them to you without, before I put them away, what size they are and what they look like. Rightio. And I have a knot in that. So now I'm going to sew this down over the top of that, eh? What do you reckon? So it'll look nice. Won't matter if there's a gap. I'll just put the... I'm just going to do this stitch down the middle of it first here and see what I think then. I don't know if I showed you this. I think, oh goodness, I've got stuff all over me. I've never seen so much cotton in all my life. You wouldn't think somebody could come up with all these big jar full of threads, but I haven't. But you see, previously, I suppose I've been throwing them out, which is not a good thing, is it? Now, I probably started that too far in the wrong place. I might just move it over this way. I'm going to come over that way. I should have started from this side here. All right. But I've got this side first, righto. So you go down that way, you go down this way. I'm sure I showed you this other day on that other little piece of work that I'm doing. This is a slow process, it doesn't matter. I've got to have it changed too from time to time because it just, you know, it's good helpful if you do. If you change it up, you go up through here. Come on. And bring that down around there like that. I do love this stitch. I do like this stitch. It's really good. You can use it on stuff, you know, whatever you want to. Then you come up this side now. You can start from this side because that's the... Go down the bottom. That one. Probably would have been a bit better if I'd pinned it down a bit better, but I've got too many pins in it, they get caught then and you don't be happy, do you? They get caught. Tomorrow's going to be cold too, but I don't have to go anywhere then either. I do have to go Monday for sure, which if I don't, the doctor probably won't speak to me because I've got to go and have a blood test that I still haven't got to. I've been going to go and do it now for 2 weeks and I still haven't done it. She's been away for 2 weeks. I told her I'd have it done by the time she got back, and I don't see her till next Thursday, I think. So actually I'm not going to. She can ring me because I can't go in there. That's not right, is it, Sonia? You keep doing this. You think you'd have the hang of it by now. You just go down one side. I hope it's not too dark. I've got something now too dark on here. I don't know, it's all right. I've used a lot of pastel colours in this, and maybe this could be a little bit too dark. I don't know. I'll fix it though, don't worry. It'll work out in the end. It'll figure it out, I will. So you go down in the side here. And then this side. I don't know how it is that we know when things are finished, but we do, don't we? You think, well, that looks good. I'll keep that like it is. Sometimes we can go too far. We can, and we just put too much stuff on. I need to finish that, so I've got to find those beads. That'd be something else too. I'd been keeping away from this for. I'd think, oh, I've got to find the beads for that. Where am I going to find the beads? And I'd go, oh, well, I won't be doing that today. So I should have fastened it down. I think I might, you know. It's a bit late now. I should probably keep going with this. But I don't want it to look wrong. Just put that knot undone. Down here. So the other day I got Jeremy to cook me some curried chicken in the slow cooker, and we used a packet of this stuff that's quick slow cooking. It wasn't right. I haven't been able to get the right taste it yet. So I'm going to make some today myself. Oh well, Jeremy gives me a bit of a hand with bits and pieces of it, but I'm going to he's got lots of broccoli and stuff out in the garden, so I'm going to have some nice vegetables with it. But I've been wanting curry for a really long time, and I've not been able to get it right. Last time I had some, I made some curry prawns, and there was not one bit of flavour in them prawns. They were not nice at all. And then when he made me I bought some at the Chinese, and it was the worst thing I've ever tasted in all my life. I don't know why I eat it. I probably told you that. So I'm never going to try that again, because you feel so disheartened wasting that money for something that turns out really bad. But then I could go and it could be really nice. It just depends who they get to cook it. I think they had the cleaner doing that or something. It's not very nice, I know, but it was really bad. And anyway, so then the other day I thought I was going to have some nice curried chicken, but it just didn't work because the flavour stuff wasn't right. It was just, yeah, it was ew. I always used to cook myself curry prawn, and I'd rather that than the one that you buy in the shop, because I know what I was doing, you know, and I don't know, I just did it the same way, I suppose. And when you go to the Chinese cafes, well, here, I don't know about anywhere else, they have different cooks on sometimes, and they don't do a very good job, some of them, which is a shame, you know. So I like to get something that just tastes the same, and then you know what you're getting. You're not disappointed then, are you? But anyway, I suppose last time I hadn't been back for a while and they missed me, but I'm not going back again. Missed me all they like now. I'm not going back there again. That was dreadful. I was going to go back and tell them how bad it was, but I thought, no, wouldn't be bothered. Only upset myself. Anyway, the lady that fixed me clothes has just rang to tell Jeremy and told Jeremy they're ready. That was quick, and that's okay. What did he say to me today? Oh, I bought some face washes and he said they're too big. He said, why don't you cut them in half? He said, and sew up the sides of them. He said to me, while I'm saying this, I'm realising that you're not going to do that. I said, no. No, that's not my thing. I would have done once, but I'm not going to now. I can use them for something else. Yeah, but he said they were too big. Sometimes they, some are and some not, but I didn't think they were. He did. Why don't you cut them in half, he said, and in the same breath he said, I knew when I was saying that you weren't going to do that, didn't I? Because he knows now that I'm not a big fan of doing any sort of sewing to do with clothes and alterations and things like that. I'm not into that anymore. We all can have our own. Now is that long enough? I want to go all the way down the bottom. That looks really cool, doesn't it? I'll fix the rest of it up. It's going to look really nice. I want to fix these beads here. Okay, that's the thing that I want to do. Now I've put those on there. Well, I'm going to run out of thread, and when I do, that'll be enough, eh? Because I think I could just do the last stitch here, and that's all. Can't remember what I was going to say now. I'm going to have a senior's moment now. Yeah, so it won't matter. I'll stitch the other bit down with some thread that you can't see it. Do some nice little stitches. So I can then do some other sort of embroidery, like a bit of slow stitching around it or something. Come on, get in there. So anyway, well, I'll have some dresses, hopefully. I'll be right for summertime. I won't have to worry about having pants and tops because it's too hot. I've got to find myself a decent umbrella. It's the one I've got that I take with me. It's folded down one because I need that to hang on the side of me gopher, or scooter, what do you call it, me little car, me mobility scooter. I was sitting at the Chinese, the time before last when I bought the Chinese last summer it was, I think. And I put the umbrella and you could still feel the heat right through it. It was just not one bit of good. Not one bit of good whatsoever. Might have been all right for rain, maybe. But you can nearly see through the umbrella anyway. But you could feel the sun's coming through it. It wasn't one bit helpful. Might have took out a bit of the same away, but it wasn't good. But anyway, I'm going to buy another one thicker. Something thicker and more, I don't know, to do with this, keeping the sun off you. Because that way I can keep the birds off me too, I hope. Okay, so that's there and you can see it really plain, can't you? Because it's not blending into the background one bit whatsoever, is it? I'm going to put this piece of thread back in here and I'm going to stitch that on a bit better so then I can put some slow stitches around it or something. Okay, and fix this bit here. I'll cut that off there straight-ish, right. See this part here is going to be in the seam, this bit, right, so we don't have to, we can't really go right down there with that anyway, so I'll just put some little, won't be lightning stitches. Lightning stitches, my mother used to call them if they were big and all over the place when I was doing anything, because I just didn't like sewing around my mother for some reason. She wanted me to do it and I wouldn't. And that's not good, is it? It's a child thing, I suppose. Oh dear, never mind. I didn't like machine sewing. I wasn't a big fan of. I got into this hand sewing on my own and I really like it, and now I'm going to get into the machine sewing as well because I need to put the stuff together that I make. So, and I have been sick for a real lot of this year, and it hasn't been good because I can't seem to get anything done because I'm in from the end of May through June I was sick. So I remember I had to go out to the hospital on Jeremy's birthday on the 10th of June, and I had to do that, and that wasn't good. So, but took me weeks to get over it. It was worse than what I had this time. I don't know what it was this time, but it wasn't the COVID thing because it said it was, and I tested myself for it. Both times I didn't have it, they say, so I don't know. I think I'll get used to this sitting here as soon as I put some more blue about, this same sort of colour in different areas on it, to bring it all together. You've got to do that so it all works out together. And then I can put some, since I've got the beads on this piece here, I reckon I can do some beads. Well, I'm going to put some beads in other parts of it too because you really need to. I'm just going to show you a look at this in a minute anyway. I don't know if you can see it, like, what have I got here now? Where did I get that bit from? Oh, you wouldn't know, would you? Is that... I'll take it up here, hook it up there and fasten it down so it doesn't come undone, and hopefully it might be something to do with what I've done before, so it'll be right. I'll stitch it down and it'll stay there. Yeah. Righto, that's not too bad. Now it's going to go this way because the flower's up that way. There's a nice little butterfly there. I've put on this pin, and that yo-yo button. I like how I did the work with the circle. I might do a bit more of that. This is one of them nice, whatever these called. It's a gumnut of some sort, is it? Some sort of a gumnut flower maybe. And then I've got another little butterfly. There's some flowers here, and I probably need a stem on that. Maybe I need to put some more flowers on too, I think. Just a few more these sort of things. If I can't, hang on. Here's a flower. Yeah, but he's only small, isn't he, really? He doesn't, he's getting cold in here. Let me see, what can I do with this? I need a box of little bits, and I must have some around here somewhere. I know I've got some fabric ones, but I want something lacy looking, I think. That's not lacy looking. I don't know what I've got in here. I've got some flowers in here. And some buttons. So I haven't got one of these on here yet, have I? Well, I could have a button, do like a circle. Needs to be a different colour, doesn't he? Here's one. Look at that. Not too bad, is it? Shufflepuff. Nice Shufflepuff. See, I make up things all the time, and I've been putting them all in one place now, just lately, trying to get myself a... Oh, these I like. That I like. Oh, this is looking good now. Look at it. Look at the bird. Isn't he gorgeous? Look at that. I covered it myself, It wasn't hard at all. Covered it myself. Oh, I've got a bow. Oh, dear, this is fun. I shall be putting some of this on, eh? Let's see what happens when we do. We bling him up a bit. That one's the wrong colour. At least we can make some more of those. We can make more of those. Here's another one, another shuffle. Let's just see what we've got here now first. Back in there. Sorry about that, I had to have a drink. I'm not going to put that button on, it's too high. Okay, so I picked out a few things, didn't I? Very good. This can make an awesome difference, can't it? To this. Putting this stuff on here. Okay, so we'll back up, move it away a minute. Move it away for a minute. Now, we can put the yellow one over here somewhere, I think. There, that looks good. I like it. Now that's made really easy just using a nice piece of pink, nice piece of yellow fabric, and I just frayed the edge of it. I'll leave them things up there a minute. And I've done lots of things, so I thought, well, we might as well use them on stuff that I've got. And that'll help, won't it? Help me to get things organised here. Look at that, that's good, isn't it? So it's got a bit of felt under the back of it. I should be able to come up through there, though, and fasten it down with tiny little stitches, I hope. That you can't see much, I hope. I'm actually going through the felt because I'm on the edge of it where the fray bit is. I'm sewing the felt down. You can't see it very plain, so that's good. Stitching. That in there. Okay. It was weird, me finger. Okay. Oh, my sleeves are driving me crazy. I'm not used to having things hanging down over my hands. But this top fits me a tiny bit soon on my arms. But it's long, the sleeves, so it fits all right, but I feel after wearing summer things for last little time, you know, a few weeks, and you get back into the cold things, winter things. Righto. I like this. This looks cool. I don't know whether I want him floating around out in the air though. He might need to be grounded onto something with a... How far have I got to go? One more stitch, eh? There you go. That looks good. I do like that. I'm thinking I need something there, but I will get it. I'll get it to there. Don't worry. The bow. Now that's a different, interesting thing to put on, isn't it? Bows. I got bows in here. Now I must have got these in some. Somebody must have given me these in some, because I don't remember. I know I didn't make them. Righto. Oh. Grey-ish. There's a blue, pink, there's grey, pink one. There's a butterfly, I don't like that at all. I know it's not very nice, but I don't. I don't like it. Let me see what I got here. What's this? Is this a bit of a butterfly thing, is it? Yeah. I don't know why I kept them. I just put them in here. I just thought maybe, you never know. One day you might think they might look all right on something. No, too big. Might just try that little one I got there, eh? These others are not quite suitable for this thing, I don't think. This one's better, isn't it? I do like that one. Yes, it's nice. And that one there's good too. Don't mind this little one. very pale. Very pale, of course it is. Anyway, we'll just use this one, eh? Where am I going to put it? Well, I don't have to yet if I don't know what to do with it. There's me pin ends. I hope that, yeah, that's in there. Pin backs, I've got it written on there, so I do know they're in there. Okay. So I'll have a shuffle. I think I'll definitely have one of these, yes. So you could have a cluster of things, couldn't you? Too, if you wanted to. You could have a cluster of stuff. Flowers or what have you. I'll just move that. That's me moth. I'll put him over there. Righto, what have we got in here? That's not right. Maybe. That's not a maybe. I need a button. Get a button or two out of there. This is one of these things where I picked up off the table or something when I was clearing up. Right. Okay, so we can have that bit. Don't know about that button. I do like this shuffle. There's one of them that I ironed. He's one I've ironed, isn't he? Maybe I need a bit bigger button than that. Than this one. Nah, need a bit of colour. I like that. What are you going to put in the middle of there, Sonia? I don't know yet, do I? I'll find something, I'm sure. There's a good flower. I might use him on something. Caught up in all this cotton. I might have a bit of this too. Bit of decorating here. There's a bit of decorating going on. I'll move it over a tiny bit and put something on that and some buttons on it. Righto, I need a bit of a different thread. I need a different thread. I want to I can put the blue when I stuck it back in here. I'll put that on there. Can't I? That'll work. Put the blue in. Don't lose that. Okay. If you're not subscribed to my channel, you could do that if you want to. Put a like if you like what I'm doing. If you're interested in looking about and seeing what's going on. I do lots of different things. Doesn't cost you nothing to be a subscriber, that is. Doesn't cost you nothing. I like it. I like to see comments sometimes. It's really good. Now, first off, I will put this on, I think. Then I'll tuck that under the end of it. So we'll put this on first and figure out what we're putting on top of that, which would be a flower, which I've got some down under here and all this kerfuffly mess. It's not mess at all, it's me good stuff. I had to do this to... Oh, there's a butterfly too. There's another butterfly there. I picked up this stuff off the top because I've come in here and I've got a little mess about. Oh, that's pretty. They're nice. That's on that piece of ribbon there, that is. There's another piece of that on there. That bit. Okay, I want a bit for the centre. A bit for the centre. I'm going to put that on here. I'm going to put that over there. This is nice. I like it. It's really pretty, isn't it? I guess something to put in the middle of this. Maybe a bead-like thing or something. These are mostly tiny flowers. A bit bigger flower, it's too big. What about that one? I could just use that middle bit, couldn't I? Yeah. Come on. I cut it off. I did cut it off, yeah. I'm going to stitch it down. Hope it looks good when I get it there. Of course it does. Look at that. And it's a very, very fine piece of tulle in there that I've caught on it, so you can't see the blue stitch. I'll come up there and get the other one. Put that down. I was wanting to turn this into a bag, I hope. That's what I was going to do with it. Okay, now I need the buttons. I think I might have got too far away with that button. Oh no, it's all right. And we're going to fasten that down, that one. Looking good. I do like that. I'm happy with that. I might get a blue button on here. What do you reckon? You think or not? Or do I put this one on? I think I'll put that one on. Looks good. This is a bit vintage looking, don't you think? What do you reckon? I think it might be a little bit vintage looking. Maybe that was the start of the idea of it. It's good that I got the start of the idea. I'll pull that tighter. Very good. Now I'm going to put them leaves on too. But I don't know if I'll use this same thread because I just want them to sit underneath here like this. You see. And I can't really do that colour, so I better get something else. So it looks properly. I hope you still can see what I'm doing here. Come on. There's nothing worse than if you don't pull these things tight and buttons wobbling about. You don't want that to happen. Alright, got him. Both threads got to come through. Okay. Now, it's making a big difference to it, you know, adding a bit more, isn't it? This looks good. Now, I want to put that bit there. This here bit up here. And what was the other thing I had? To go here, that flower. Yeah, can't get hold of the cotton for some reason. It's all good. Nobody panic. Stay there, you. I've made a few videos that I haven't bothered putting up because it wasn't very well, and they were really crap, you know, because you're not well, you can't create, I don't think, very good. Not very well, you know, not doing a very good job. Oh, goodness me, more cotton for the cotton box, bottle, jar thingy. Should probably start taking some out of there so I can use it. Righto, so I'm going to put that there. If I start up here, I should have it under control, I hope. Down in there. Okay. Oh, you're kidding me. Pulled it all tight, too tight, and it went... Goodness gracious me. More hurry, less speed. I don't know why I'm hurrying. Oh, I've got 8 minutes to go on the timing thing, so I should be right. Oh, goodness. I guess this is really hard to sew through, this piece. It's the leaf. It's really hard because it's a thick, very thick, tightly sewn piece. So you got to... Right, I wanted to get it basically down a bit first, you know, so then I can finish stitching it all around. That's what I'm trying to do, just get the these bits down here. Righto. I could have done with a little, I think it could have gone a little bit further underneath, but anyway. Look at that, it just keeps coming out. Everything keeps getting stuck and pulled under. Am I not supposed to be putting this here or something? I reckon it's not working for you, should go on leveler. Really? I don't want to do that though, because I want to put this on here. Come on. Come on, not. I'm taking it off, but I'm putting it back on. Don't you worry about that. It's not gonna beat me. See, now it doesn't want to come off there. I've got a big knot in it. Because I said I had plenty of time. What is wrong with this thing? Could be the person using it somehow. I think it might be this person here trying to fix it. Sorry about that growling noise there. Maybe it wasn't properly or something. It didn't look right. Might need to go right underneath there. How about that? Come on, you don't want it to look too sticky out or something. I don't know, whatever the word is. Looks like ears on a rabbit. Looks just like ears on a rabbit. Have I got a knot in that? Yes. Are we going to do this again? I'm going to start up here underneath the front of this. Oh dear, that went through my finger. Goodness me. Oh, I found the other one. Ah dear. Righto. I got that one. Now I'll get this one. Oh, this piece here I've got to cut off. See, that's hard to get through there. Goodness. She was fighting me. It is just fighting me. I'm going to actually put a stitch through this little yo-yo. Fasten it down a bit better. And then put this one out here, I think. So going in the right direction. Yes, it'll be good. I think I've got it now. I think I've got it under control. I hope so. I didn't even have much time in here today. That's been in here since, but I've been in here since 9 o'clock. I did a bit of sorting out of my cottons, and I didn't have much sewing time. I've got this video for you to watch. Just a bit of sewing time, I suppose, but not a lot. I do like to have a good few hours if you're doing something. You need to. You can't just. There's no way you can just do something. What am I seeing through here? I think that needs to be fastened down a bit better, this bit. I'm going to have to move it over. Stitch that down there. Is that better? Oh. Don't tell me it's coming undone. Oh no. It's just a piece of stray thread, and that's what this bit is too. An extra bit of thread. That doesn't look too bad, does it? What do you reckon? That doesn't look too bad. Right. Have I got it enough though? I don't think I do. I think I should just keep stitching a bit more to make sure it's not going anywhere. That's alright. It's tough enough, it should stay there. I'm going to do one flower, and then I'm going to put this over here, I think. That looks cool. It's it's a thinking about. It's for thinking about. It is. It's food for thought. That doesn't look bad there, does it? I might put that there. That's a good one. I'll get it on the top of here so I don't have trouble finding the right place. Gotcha. Okay. This will make a really nice bag, I reckon. Very unique, isn't it? Well, I suppose that is for all hand sewing and handmade stuff is unique, unless people put them out, everything the same, like cups or cards or something. But this sort of thing's not anything anybody else has got one of, that's for sure. Right, come on, threaded, brilliant. I'm going to have to turn the thing off now because it's going to go off and that won't be good. Got it. I'll just do 2 stitches and then I'm going to go. Okay, so I hope everybody's going to have a good day and do some crafting. Go and make yourself something pretty to look at and sew. It's really good for your body, yourself. It really is. It makes you feel so much better when you've achieved something and it's really nice and you didn't really know you could do it, did you? That's really the best thing about teaching people, is the way that they feel, when they've achieved something and they didn't think it was going to be that easy. It's not easy, it's just, you've got to learn to do it the right way. I've been watching some really interesting things on YouTube with, I suppose it's YouTube, it's Google or whatever, the whole business. They've got, the factories and places like that, the way that they sew the things together, the way, it's so easy, it's so simple, but you don't think of it, and you watch and you think, oh, look at that, that's how they do that, all these flash machines and things. It's really interesting. Now, don't you think that looks a lot more interesting? And yes, I'm going to do more, but I've got to do stitching too, like straight stitching on it, and then I'm happy with it too. I'm happy with it. Thank you very much for everybody for watching. Please leave me a like, thumbs up, whatever it is. Nice comment if you got one, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.